Beyond Lifetimes, Blood and Fires of the Phoenix. Chapter 14 Part 2. The Seed of Death. Nathan's Sacrifice. Sid killed Sidstorm's engine, and the motorcycle's growl faded into the quiet of the mansion grounds. The front gate stood open. Nathan was already there. The moment he saw Lyra, he didn't walk. He crossed the distance fast, like something inside him had been starving. He pulled her into his arms.
I've been looking everywhere for you. You always disappear at 3. Thank you for being safe, Lyra. Thank you for coming home. I was so worried. I thought something bad happened to you. That is why you are not answering your phone. You scared me to death, Lyra.
Lyra's smile was gentle, almost apologetic. She looked up to him and said,
"Well, not anymore. It's done. I won't disappear every 3 p.m. now, and I'm sorry to make you worry like this. Will you forgive me, Nathan?"
What matters is that you're home safe, Lyra. So don't ask for forgiveness. Just don't disappear like that again, please.
Lyra wrapped her arms around Nathan, and Nathan kissed the crown of her head. Then his eyes lifted to Sid. There was gratitude there. Real, but beneath it something darker. Protective. Territorial. A flicker of the fire.
Sid, thank you for finding her.
Sid nodded once. Hands still in his jacket pockets like he didn't trust them not to shake. Nathan forced a breath, forced normal back into his voice. Lyra stepped slightly back but kept one hand curled in Nathan's sleeve.
"Nathan, can Sid stay here tonight? I can't let him go home at this hour. He was terrified too. We can all have dinner together. What do you think?"
That's fine, Lyra. Besides, you already made sure he has a room here in your new mansion.
Sid blinked. I have a room. Lyra smiled at him. Warm, deliberate. It's a customized guest room reserved for you, my Sid. She reached into her coat pocket and placed a key in his palm. Here, she handed him the key. Sid stared at the key like it weighed more than metal. Then Lyra's gaze shifted past them. Michael was walking up the path. "Michael is here too." Nathan answered, but Michael spoke over him.
"I came because Nathan phoned me looking for you. I was worried too, and I'm glad you are okay. You scared the hell out of me, Lyra."
Michael held her hand, his eyes scanning her face, her shoulders, her hands as if checking for damage. Then giving a teasing look he said,
"So, do I also have a guest room reserved for me alone? If Sid and Nathan has their own room here, then I should have one as well."
Lyra laughed. She can see jealousy in Michael. So she spoke and said,
"This mansion has 10 guest rooms, and 8 main ones. There's always one you can pick and make your own. So yes, just let me know how you wanted your room to be, and I will comply with your preferences. But you will only use it as a guest. I do not encourage anyone to move in. For now."
"That's a dangerous offer I won't hesitate to accept, my Lyra."
Nathan shot him a look. Sid quietly stepped back, still holding the key. The 4 of them stood it together, but not at ease. Nathan cleared his throat, slipping back into something lighter.
Well, since you and Sid are here, you can help prepare dinner. And Michael, you know how to cook, yeah?
"I'm a chef and a level 3 student. What kind of question is that? And how about you, Nathan? I know you are the Kiss You boy band leader, the captain and phantom of Mira High basketball team, a model, an architect, an engineer, and a jewelry designer and crafter. Do you even know how to cook? I doubt that you know how to peel potatoes."
Don't talk to a level 8 student like that, Michael. He mastered the easiest way to capture Lyra's heart. Food. And I'm getting there, because I'm level 6.
"What is this, a cooking RPG? Still, Lyra has a very meticulous palate. She likes my food and I get a lot of compliments from her, and for me it's more than enough.
Mock all you want, Michael. You'll still be chopping vegetables.
I don't chop, I execute precision cuts.
This time, Lyra didn't help but laugh.
I guess none of you wants to back down. I can see chaos in my kitchen. Just don't break anything, and stop acting like kids, please. I'll go ahead and take a shower and come down to prepare the table. I hope the kitchen is still in one piece by then.
Lyra watched the three of them disappear into the kitchen bickering, alive loud. For the first time that day, the mansion didn't feel empty. Inside her bathroom, Lyra stood before the mirror, her voice barely audible.
Myra, speak to me. The seed of death has been alive in me for 5 years now. How long do I have left before it reaches my heart?
The warmth and fire inside her answered. Steady but grave.
It cannot be measured. Its growth is unpredictable. Miradea, the bond through a kiss, and even bonding with Nathan through Elivion Mirakyra, the bond of the flesh, is no longer sufficient to stop the seed from growing further. The fires must be fully aligned. And there isn't any other way. It's either you share that bond through Elivion Mirakyra with the fragment firebearers, Sid and Michael, to stop it from growing, or find the shield firebearer and share that bond with him to finally destroy and put an end to it.
Lyra swallowed, her gaze locked on the seed of death as it throbbed with a slow, dreadful pulse.
Nathan just found out about this seed a week ago, and it left him shattered. You saw what it did to him. He feared even when my breathing slows at night while I sleep. He already wholeheartedly accepted the fragments being part of the bond through you, Myra, that in order for all of us to survive and continue to exist, I must love and bond with the fire fragment bearers as well. And now that the seed is slowly growing to kill me, he thought Miradea would be enough. He didn't know it would require Elivion Mirakyra as well. That bond is sacred to me and Nathan. I offered myself and shared that bond with him, the bond a husband and wife shares, flesh and fire. And now the only way to stop the seed from growing is to extend that same bond to Sid and Michael, because they carry Elis and Irion. Myra, if I must do it, I won't do it without truth. I won't use them just to survive. If there is no love in it, then it becomes a lie, and it will wound Michael and Sid more deeply than any rejection. I'm not here to treat them as fragments. I'm here to love them and hold their fires with mine so all of us live through this. Until I find the shield fire and end this completely.
The pulse under her skin answered slow. Stronger than before.
So I ask you, Myra, conceal this. Let no one see the seed of death growing within me. It is not that I do not love Sid or Michael. It is just that, for now, I want Elivion Mirakyra be shared only with Nathan. I will endure the pain. I will hold the line for as long as I can. This is the only way I can preserve what is sacred between us, until destiny takes it away.
Lyra did not know. She did not know that the shield fire was already present in her life. She did not know that the quiet archer she had met on the training grounds carried the only flame capable of destroying the seed. To her, he was still a stranger. Lyra straightened, wiped away the last trace of fear, and turned toward the door. Downstairs, Nathan, Michael, and Sid were arguing over dinner like nothing in the world was wrong. She went back to them smiling, carrying a secret, a deadline without a number, and a hope she didn't yet realize had already crossed her path with a bow in his hands. Sid noticed it immediately. Nathan laughed, argued about seasoning, moved like everything was normal, but his eyes kept drifting to Lyra, watching. Counting. Fear was under his skin. When Lyra set the table and Michael stepped out, Sid pulled him to the terrace.
What's wrong with her? You're acting like someone counting borrowed time. This isn't about you. It's about Lyra. Am I right? I can see fear in your eyes.
I'm afraid of what it will cost to keep her alive. I'm trying to give her time to choose. I know you're going to Valamont for a month. Take her with you. Make her fall deeper for you. If she reaches for you, do not hesitate, nor hold back, even if it means bonding beyond Miradea. Reach to her with all the love you have for her because it will save her, Sid. I'm begging you. Help me save her.
Sid understood then. Lyra's life was at stake. Nathan wasn't giving her away. He was sacrificing himself to buy her time.
You're asking me to do that to you, huh, Nathan? What happens to you when she gives me what was yours?
I'm asking you to help her live. It was never about what was mine. It's about her surviving. And besides, Sid, when Lyra reaches for you, that means her love has reached the point where she would surrender herself to you. All of her. The Imperial Consort selection is nearing. And for sure you will be one of the selected candidates. Which also means sooner or later, Lyra could become your wife.
Lyra's voice echoed in Sid's memory, the mission. Her going with him to Valamont. Asking him to become one of her Imperial consorts. It all made sense now.
I want you to become my consort, Sid. I need you, Nathan and Michael, to be my Imperial consorts. That way, we will all survive.
Is she ready for that? He asked himself. Am I? Nathan watched the conflict cross Sid's face and spoke before he could retreat into it.
Don't doubt her, Sid. She won't share that bond with you unless she is ready, and unless she knows it is done with love, not convenience, not survival.
And in that moment Sid knew, whatever was coming for Lyra, Nathan was willing to lose everything to stop it. Dinner ended in warmth, laughter echoing through the dining room, wine glasses half forgotten on the table. The kind of easy conversation that made everything feel normal. For a few hours the fear was invisible. The next morning, routines split them apart. Nathan and Sid left early for the studio, instruments slung over their shoulders, slipping back into rehearsal mode like nothing heavy had passed between them the night before. Music, timing, structure, things that could still be controlled. Michael stayed with Lyra. Together they drove to the Allura Group headquarters for the board meeting. Lyra asked Michael to wait for her in front of the Allura Group building at Mira High. I still need to drop by the studio, she said. I baked a cake for Kiss You. I'll change after. Michael stayed outside the building, hands in his pockets, trying to look composed. When Lyra returned, she was no longer in her casual clothes. She had changed for the board meeting. Michael forgot to breathe. She walked toward him like a goddess, poised, effortless, completely in control of the space around her. For a moment, the corporate world, the meeting, everything else disappeared. Only Lyra existed in his line of sight. Michael walked into the Allura Group meeting, expecting wealth and ceremony. Instead, he watched Lyra dismantle an entire executive board with calm precision. Every proposal was met with strategy, not emotion. Luxury lines were kept rare to preserve billion-level desirability. Kiss You was repositioned as a scarcity engine, limited access, controlled demand, obsession by design. Hotels were divided into tiers to protect elite exclusivity. VIP spaces were sealed for high-profile clients, only privacy as a premium product. Trade assets were frozen under her authority alone. Then she turned to compensation. You profit like an ocean and pay your people scraps, she said. She ordered salaries multiplied, benefits expanded, and 25% profit sharing for key talent loyalty through value, not fear. No one argued, because everyone in the room understood the truth. Lyra was not an assistant. She was the architect. The mind behind the Allura Empire. To defy her was to defy the Empress. The meeting ended with executives shaken, energized, and obedient. Michael sat in silence, realizing the girl beside him was the force that made Allura a global power. After the meeting, Lyra dropped onto the massive couch in her private office, heels kicked off, head falling back. Lyra was visibly stressed. When she noticed Michael had been staring at her since they left the meeting, she spoke softly. Michael, can you come closer, please? Are you gonna stand there and stare at me all day? Without hesitation, Michael knelt before her. Lyra brushed his hair back, her fingers tracing his brow as she studied his face like she was memorizing it.
Why are you so beautiful? Your eyes, Michael. You can melt any woman, just like how you melted me with your gaze. And those lips, soft and kissable. It's perfect. You could capture the heart of any woman if you want to. But you are such an idiot. Why did you fall for me?
Michael lost all restraint. He leaned forward and kissed her. Lyra pushed him back slightly.
Michael, what are you doing?
Adoring you, Lyra. I love being the idiot who falls for you over and over again.
This time Lyra didn't pull away. She felt Michael's love and the fire who wanted to bond with hers. She answered the kiss. Not carefully. Not as a test. But with the same aching honesty Michael had given her. Her hand rose to his face, holding him there, choosing it for a moment. There was no Nathan, no Sid. Just the quiet, terrifying truth of two people who knew this would hurt and did it anyway. When their lips parted, her breath trembled.
I think you misunderstood. I just wanted to relieve my stress by looking at something beautiful. Just hold on a minute. I need to do something.
She reached for her sketchbook. Without looking at him, she began to draw. 15 minutes passed. She handed him the pad. It was his face, perfect, like a photograph. He was happy until he started flipping the pages and saw Nathan. Nathan smiling. Nathan sleeping, Nathan laughing. Nathan down to the smallest detail.
Is Nathan the only one you see, Lyra? Is there a part of your heart where I can stay? Without the shadow of Nathan in it, I want to have your heart, all of it. But in this case, I will still be more than happy if you would have a part in your heart, with just me in it.
Well, I won't deny. Before you and Sid and this fire, my eyes were only on Nathan. Nathan has always been the love I ever wanted, Michael, until my heart betrayed me. When I fell for Sid, and then learned about the fragment fires, I understood something I never wanted to accept. My heart wouldn't belong to Nathan alone anymore. It would love the fragments too. That's why, even if I truly love Nathan, there is a part of my heart that loves Sid, and a part of it that loves you. Why, Michael? Was there ever a part of my kiss that felt like a lie? When I look at you, do you not feel the love in it? I don't use a kiss as a pastime. If I give it, it's because it's real.
Michael's heart skipped as he listened to Lyra's confession.
Michael, don't you think it's unfair? You, Nathan, and Sid can love no one else. You're bound to me. Only me. So, Michael, I want to apologize beforehand. You won't be able to avoid being hurt loving me, so I suggest run away while you still can.
Michael knelt before her and kissed her once more. He doesn't want Lyra to push him away and stop him from loving her. When the kiss ended, he looked to her eyes and spoke.
Lyra, look at me. Who said I want to run? I already tried to forget you. I tried to walk away. All I did was spiral, lose control, until I realized you're the air I didn't know I needed to breathe. Without you, my existence means nothing. I would rather live a life where I'm hurt loving you than live a life where you don't exist in it at all. So please, let me stay and enjoy the love you are willing to give me. That's all I ever needed.
Well, Michael, if that's what you wanted to do, then stay. But know this. Once you stay, you are not allowed to leave anymore, because I won't ever let you go.
Michael smiled soft, relieved, like something inside him had finally stopped fighting. He rested his head on Lyra's shoulder. Careful, almost hesitant. As if he was afraid she might disappear if he leaned too fully into her. Lyra didn't move away. Her fingers slipped into his hair, brushing through it slowly, rhythmically, not seduction. Not strategy but comfort. The kind that says stay without words. Michael closed his eyes. For the first time since he had fallen for her, he wasn't trying to prove anything, wasn't trying to be worthy, wasn't afraid of Nathan, Sid, or the future. He was just there. And Lyra let him be. Her hand lingered in his hair longer than she meant to. Her touch softening with a tenderness that surprised even her. In that quiet, they weren't fragments, rivals, or vessels. Just two people holding on to a moment that both of them knew would cost them later.